Welcome back, everyone. It is January 7th, 2026, and we are out on Lake Nipissing. It's just about to turn 6 p.m. I got out here a lot later than I anticipated, but we should be out here for 2 nights at least. I got the truck out on the ice. I'll be camping in the truck on the ice. So hopefully that goes well. I got my sleeping bag that's got minus 40 rating, so I should be fine. It's like -1 right now. It's not supposed to get super cold overnight. No wind, and I brought my generator too to charge all my batteries, so I'll probably plug in a little space heater for a while to warm the inside of the truck up before going to bed. And I mean, I'll probably have the generator running all night for the batteries to charge, so I might just have the space heater on all night too. It'll probably get too hot with it though. Anyways, that's we've missed the prime time, but that's just because I was way behind on time. That's my fault. Anyways, we're fishing 28 feet of water. Hopefully we get into some fish. I'm not expecting too much tonight. Kind of just going to chill, maybe cook some food, and go from there. But if we don't get into fish tomorrow morning, then by lunchtime I'm going to move. I'm really not hunkered down here forever. It's really easy to just load the truck up and go at this point. I'm on about 14 inches of ice, of pure black ice and very little snow, which is good. Tomorrow weather is supposed to be 0 again, so the next couple days is supposed to be beautiful. And then come Friday, rain all day, so we'll see how that looks. I'm not afraid to fish in the rain, but it's supposed to be rain and then drop back down to low temps, so I don't really want to get all my gear soaked just to freeze solid in the truck afterwards. I don't really have a heated space to store everything right now. But yeah, that's it. If anything happens tonight, I'll let you know. I'm going to cook some food up. Chasing walleye, Lake Nipissing walleye. There is a very small slot limit here, but I'll go more into that later on. If we catch them in the slot, we'll be cooking them for sure. I brought everything to fry them up and get a little catch and cook going. But other than that, you'll see me if anything cool happens. Got a decent mark way up in the water column. I was able to turn it around and make it come back. It might be a Cisco. Typically the high flyers in this lake are Ciscos, but you never know. Just dancing around down there like crazy. Got a nice mark on bottom there. Switched out to the digger with a dinner bell and a minnow head to see if that'll do anything. These fish are hugging bottom though. They don't want to come off at all. For dinner here, I think I'm going to do some overnight oats that I made last night, full of berries, and some bannock. Some nice warm bannock. I think will hit the spot nicely. I haven't made bannock in so long. Got a little bit of cinnamon and pumpkin spice in it, so it's like a dessert bannock. Let's see how that comes out. But for now, I just want to fish a bit. It's 6:30. Get some fishing done. We're going to get the grill fired up and get some bannock cooking. Now, it's been a long time since I've cooked some bannock, so I might burn this. It might not be great. We're going to find out. Oh, he's coming up to my minnow, though. Okay, maybe after we catch a fish. Or not. Oh, they're so finicky here today. So finicky and skittish, they don't want nothing moving. Alright, so for dinner tonight, I'm going to make a bannock. I haven't made bannock in a long time. But I pre-weighed all the dry ingredients at home. And I'm just gonna knead it all in the bag here and go from there. This one's more like a dessert bannock, so it's got a little bit of pumpkin spice. Just had some left over, and some cinnamon. A little bit of flavor in there. Touch of sugar for sweetness, but nothing crazy. I'm not a big sugar fan. Got the stove warming up now. Got the oil warming up. I haven't made bannock in so long. Last time I made bannock, I was in the Yukon. Tombstone National Park. Cool trip, would recommend. Alright, we're just going to knead it in the bag here. I always do the water slowly. We'll throw the rest of the water in and knead it like crazy. It smells good though. Cinnamon and pumpkin spice. Pumpkin pie spice. I don't really know if there's a difference between pumpkin and pumpkin pie spice. I'll tell you though, it's almost 7 o'clock and it's not cold out. I was getting too hot with the heat on. It's beautiful. Like February or January on Nipissing, there's no wind. It's glorious out. It's getting really smoky though. Holy. Burning the oil. Just turn that off for now. Oh, he's going towards my dinner bell. Come on. Come here, you. Skittish fish tonight. Holy, I hope they turn on tomorrow morning. There we go. Roll that out for now, like so. Finish kneading in your hand here. One wet spot, one dry spot. Oh no, I'm getting too sticky. Get her in the pan, bud. Get her in the pan. What have we done? We ruined the bannock. Yeah, ruined it. Just need some more time. It's too thick. Do the rest with the... Oh, that's a fish coming to eat for sure. Why wouldn't he be? It smells so good. What do I have an expiry date? Smells like cheese. That can't be good. Pretty smoky. Started to burn near the end. It's a nice little warm treat. I'm gonna try and get some butter on there, but I feel like my butter might not be good. It smells like rotten cheese. Let's get real smoky. There we go. Well, that's nice. I don't know if you can see anything from the smoke, but that's really nice. More of those over here. Some other fish down there. Definitely a little school of something coming through here. They're not interested in anything I have to offer. Alright, that's the end of fishing for tonight. It's about 11 o'clock now. 10:55. I didn't catch anything at all today. I didn't really... saw lots of marks on my way, or since eating dinner, but nothing crazy. No takers. They're very, very skittish, very slow moving today too. So I'm in the truck. I'm all tucked into the big blanket here. I do have the generator running to charge a bunch of stuff up. I do have a space heater in here. I had it on already for a bit on low as it would go, and I'm cooking already. So I have it off. I don't think I need it. There goes my truck automatically locking itself, which scares me every time. Yeah, everything's charging. Space heater's off for now. I do have a bunch of, the socks that I was wearing through the day and the soles of my boots in here trying to dry out, so I might turn the heater back on a little bit, or even just the fan to try and dry some things out. I got fresh, dry socks on my feet now for sleeping in. I do sweat a lot. Safety first, CO2 detector, not CO2, carbon monoxide detector, just in case. I don't have anything combustible in here, like any combustion going on, so I should be good. I do have 1, 2, 3 windows cracked just a smidge. I can feel a little bit of coolness coming in through this one, so I've got fresh air coming in anyways. Yeah, how I sleep in here, I'm 6 foot tall, so I've removed the passenger seat and all the rear seats, and I've made a flat surface, and then I just have a couple layers of memory foam and an air pad that I sleep on, and then this -40 bag. In the summer, I don't sleep in the bag, I just sleep on the bag because it's just so much padding and comfortable. But to put the passenger seat back in only takes about 15 minutes to swap everything in and out, so it's really quick and easy to do, and it's honestly a pretty comfortable way to sleep. So like I said, I'm 6 foot and I can stretch all the way out. My knees aren't bent or anything. Before, when I was trying to sleep in the back from door to door, I didn't fit and my knees were all cramped up and I couldn't sleep. I just lose my mind. I'm obviously a bigger guy and I need to be able to stretch out. So this was my solution. It works well. Yeah, other than that, it's bedtime. I should be up about 4:30. Get some coffee on, catching some fish. Morning bite here can be good. I don't know if I'm going to leave that generator running all night, but charging things is such a low load that it'll run for probably 10 to 12 hours with the load it's on now. If I turn that space heater back on low, it'll still only be about 1,000-watt draw with everything, which is half capacity for that generator, so that should still run for 8-ish hours, I would assume. I don't know. We're going to try, see how long it runs for. But if I don't need this heater on, I'm not going to use it, because why? I've got a minus 40 bag, I'm good. And it's really not cold. It's only minus 2 out Celsius here. Wind chill, real feel minus 6, but that's with the wind, and I'm not in the wind, so. Yeah. See you guys in the morning, that's about it. Good morning, everyone. It's just about 5 o'clock. I've been up since 4:30. Turn this little heater on for a little bit here to get a little bit warmer in here. I had my socks right in front of it for a couple minutes there to warm them up and make sure they were dry before I go to put them on. Nobody wants to put on wet socks, that's for sure. So they're dry. I'm about to get up now and move everything over to the ice hut and get fishing again. We'll see you in there with a nice thing of coffee going. Shack, heater's going. It's only 1 degree out, so it's really not that cold, but just taking the chill out of the hut a little bit here, and I'll probably turn it off. I am in an inch of water. Not from melt, but just from water coming up the holes overnight, which isn't great. It's a bath in here. Haven't seen any marks yet. I only got one line down, the live minnow. Water on. Get a coffee, get to jigging. If I don't see anything here by about 9 o'clock, I'm going to make a move. I don't know where I'm going to move to, but I'm going to stay in this same area or go to a different area of the lake altogether. Reading reports, fishing was slower yesterday than it has been in the last couple of days. Makes sense from the massive change in weather. But yeah, I'll have to look at some navionics and decide on where I want to go. Whether I want to stay in this area or a completely different part of the lake. I'll probably stay in this area. To me, historically, this has always been the best area of the lake for walleye. But we'll find out. Alright, coffee's made. I'm just being lazy and reusing my McDonald's coffee cup from yesterday. I did bring a coffee mug, but it's in the truck, and this was easier to grab. Just pure laziness. It's just instant coffee, nothing crazy. My water filter was frozen though, so my filter itself was frozen, which doesn't surprise me for the first time. So I just had to warm it up in some of the warm water. So I didn't get to filter the water that I was boiling, but I was boiling it, so I'm not overly concerned. I just boiled it for a little bit longer. Normally I won't boil for a full minute. If I run it through this, I'll just warm it up. But since I didn't put it through the filter, I boiled for a full minute. I didn't have the filter actually in there while it was boiling, but just as it was lukewarm, just to clean off any ice. It is a very fine filter, so it does freeze over very easily. But once it was in the lukewarm water for a minute or two, it was good to go. And then from there, I filled up some water bottles just so I have water for the day. And I mean, I have unlimited water here like this, but I figured I had her thawed out. I might as well fill up some more water bottles and be good to go. On that, enjoy this coffee. I'm gonna get to jigging. I got my other rod down. Went back with the Freedom Minnow spoon for a little while, see if it calls any in. If not, I'll throw on a rattle bait. But they're very picky, so I might even have to downsize to a micro jig and minnow head, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But here's to a new day and hopefully plenty of fish. Got a nice mark here. He hit me once and I lost him, but he came back. He's all over me again. Decent mark.
It's cool, Nate. I'm sorry.
Oh, he just had it again too. Just toying with it. Oh. There we go, fish on. Doesn't feel very big. But what do we got here? Oh, that's a decent walleye. Holy, come on, relax. There we go. That's not going to be in the slot. Maybe too small. Hey, look at that. We'll get a measure on him. Finally. There we go. Nice little solid gold. Here, get all perky. There we go. Beautiful little walleye. A quick measure on him. He's not going to be in the slot. We'll check quickly. No. He's almost in the slot. Half an inch too short. All right. Skunk is out of the tent finally. We've got some good signs of things to come. Alright, I haven't seen any action for about 45 minutes. I haven't even seen a mark, really since catching that last walleye. I'm slowly getting things packed up, but now I'm actually going to move and get things packed up and move camp. I'm tired of being in all this water. Shoveling the snow was a mistake. Especially seeing how there's only like 2 inches of snow, I would have eventually just flattened it all out. But we're going to move, try a little bit shallower. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go yet, but I think I'm going to hop around for a bit, just stay mobile with the truck and see if I can find some structure or some pods of fish somewhere. Alright, we've made a move here. Didn't move very far, but I went from 28 feet up to 18 feet. I'm just right off the edge of a hump. 30 feet that way, it goes up to about 10 to 8 feet. Now I'm in 18 to 19 feet. Got boulders around me, so I'm hoping things are moving through. We'll find out. I'll probably stay here. I mean, if there's a lot of fish here, I'll stay here for the night. But if nothing happens, and probably move again at 1, where after that, I don't know. Maybe go to a completely different part of the lake, but we'll see. As of right now, I feel pretty confident here. There's structure just near a hump. I'm really not far from where I was, just up shallower, closer to the hump, but we'll see. I haven't seen too much movement down there yet, but... Alright everyone, it's 5:30. It's been hours. Stopped and had a nap for a bit, and now we're... I've been fishing again since 2:30, but got a good mark on the screen now. He is playing. Alright, well, we're all packed up, gonna get off the ice. It's 7:26 Thursday night. I was originally going to spend the night tonight, but after seeing all the rain we're supposed to get through the night, it's supposed to be up to 15 to 20 millimeters, which I really don't want all my gear to get soaked, because then it's going to freeze right after. And I still want to go fishing this weekend, so I don't want all my gear to freeze Friday night and then be frozen solid for Saturday morning. So I'm going to go home, regroup a little bit, have a shower, and then hopefully find some lake trout this weekend. But anyways, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for following along.